What's up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are here today, you guys, with a brand new review for Married to Medicine. Wrong show. Real Housewives of Potomac, you guys. Season number. Hell, I don't know what season this is. Did I not turn the monetization on for this video? Whatever season this. Oh, I didn't. My bad. Oh. Okay, this is Real Housewives of Potomac. Season number 9, episode number 14. The episode is titled Red, White, and Smooch, you guys. Now, before we go ahead and get into it, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed yet, then I need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and also by sharing the video, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's go ahead and discuss the Real Housewives of Potomac, you guys. Hey, Penelope, how are you doing? This was a boring ass episode, you guys. So I don't really expect to be on here like no more than 15 minutes tops because this episode gave nothing. There were things in this episode I was like, why are we talking about this? Why is this on my television screen? What the hell was this episode? Oh my God, what was this episode, you guys? What was this episode? What was this episode? What was this episode? So, Potomac, the ladies are still in Panama, and we see as they are sitting out on Giselle's and Stacy's balcony having breakfast, you guys. And so it was the 4th of July here in the States. And Stacy became emotional when she talked about the fact that, she met her husband 17 years ago when she and her mom took a solo mother-daughter trip after her father passed away, and she met her ex-husband, soon-to-be ex-husband, on the plane, and it was his dad's birthday or something of that nature. Then she said something to the effect that his father passed away a year ago, I guess around that time. So, my condolences to Stacy's husband on his father passing away. What else happened? That's really all I got. Because like I said, I won this episode. I was in and I was out. So after that, they then talk. What did they talk about after that? Mia apologized to Giselle. And I will say, though, I think it's mighty funny and mighty convenient that Giselle forgave Mia when Mia said something about her kids. But with Wendy, you gave her the stank eye and looked at her as if, she had shit all over her for the last few seasons for doing nothing to your kids. Same with Candace. Gave her hell for doing nothing to your kids. But then you got a broad on here who called your daughters whores, and you fine with her. Now I know that Giselle posted a picture of them last night on her Instagram, and she cropped Mia out. Girl, too whittle, too wait. So miss me with the theatrics and miss me with the bullshit, because that's really all I gotta say to you, right? But she accepted Mia's apology. So then Wendy got a notification that Deborah was suing what's her name? Countersuing Kiarna for $7 million. I was like, oh, okay, girl. Whatever. Then the fact that Deborah called her, said she'll do anything for fame. It's like, beloved, have you looked in the mirror at yourself? Because you're thirsty for fame. You've been thirsty for fame since your 2 seconds of airtime in season number. What season did we introduce? Was actually introduced that raggedy heifer to us? So season 8, season 7. So you've been thirsty for airtime since season 7, and you never got it. Like, you were thirsty for airtime when you at that GNA fashion show when you went up to Candace. So I want you to please take a good long hard look in the mirror at yourself, because you're thirsty. So we talked about Kiana and Greg. I was in and out with this shit too, because like I said, this episode, you guys, this episode was so damn boring to me. So after the fight last season, Kiana and Greg went to Paris, right? And I guess Kiana at one point must have thought that Greg was going to propose to her, but it didn't happen. It was just a trip to make her feel better about what happened with Deborah. Cool. Kiana also says that Greg, anytime she comes around the ladies, he says no fighting. Now, there is a rumor out there. I don't know how true this rumor is. This rumor has not been substantiated, and we won't know if this is true until we get to the reunion. But you guys know last season, the Potomac reunion aired, not aired, the Potomac reunion filmed last Thursday, but people are saying that there was a whole altercation between Kiana and Mia, and let the people tell it. Mia allegedly kicked Kiana. I don't know. We'll see once the reunion airs. If it did happen. If it did, it did. If it didn't, oh the fuck well, right? So after that, Ashley was talking to Giselle. Ashley is feeling bad. Now they did talk about Deborah at the table, and Kiana basically kind of let Ashley know, like, I don't blame you for what Deborah did. She's again, you guys, I don't really care about none of this stuff. If I'm being honest, this episode, they should have scrapped this episode. Like, I ain't never been so like this season ain't been the best season, but damn, this episode was just god awful. I was like, what is this episode? Who said to the who produced this episode, edit this episode, and submit it to Bravo, and then Bravo for you to say, oh, this was a good episode to air? Yeah, no, no, this episode was horrible. This episode was horrible. I really truly wish I had just, if y'all didn't have anything, y'all could have just said, you know what, fuck it. We're not gonna have an episode air this week. But instead, y'all aired this episode. I don't know why. I would love to know why. I would really, really like to know why this episode aired. Like, y'all could have took a week hiatus and came back with another episode. So after that, we see as the ladies are going to get ready for the day, right? So we see Ashley in the pool and she's on the phone with that guy Josh. I don't want to see Ashley's ass ever again, but I saw it again later in the episode. I was like, oh God. Like, what the fuck is going on with this episode? She talks about the fact that Josh and her send each other mom jokes. I was like, okay, we don't care. Um, so we see the ladies get on the boat, and it must have been like really, really hot in Panama, because I've noticed for the last few episodes the ladies been fanning themselves because Stacy was glistening in this on their boat, even with that fan. I was like, my God, today the boat trip was boring as hell. Giselle brought up Ashley and this thing, how she felt that she, since she brought Deborah to the group, and the fact that Kiana didn't get engaged, that she blames herself for it. I was like, oh my God, what is going on with this episode? So Kiana says, no, you're not to blame for it. She says, we weren't ready at that time. Wendy says that she thinks that Greg was going to propose to her because she talked to Kiana's mom. I was like, Wendy, are you looking for a moment right now? Like, that's really kind of what they gave me, that Wendy was just looking for a little bit of a moment. Again, I'm going to ask a question. What in the hell was this episode? They should have scrapped this episode. Like, I'm being real and honest. They should have scrapped this episode because this episode gave nothing. Then the episode just went downhill to hell. The episode just went downhill straight on to the pits of hell. So they went up to the top of the boat. Again, I had to see Ashley's little flat ass booty. Okay, cool. Whatever. Then we had to hear about Jacqueline and me. I was like, oh my God. I don't like hearing about these two. I don't like hearing about the freak hoes, right? I really don't. So they let it be known that Mia's a voyeur. I was like, okay, cool. I didn't know. I didn't need to know that. I don't care to know that. Now let me. I'm gonna spill a little bit of my tea. I am too. Like, I'm a little bit of a voyeur. I'm not a little bit, a whole hell of a lot of a voyeur, right? I'm a voyeur. I do like to watch. I am not gonna deny it. Yes, I do like watching people have sex. I do. I do. But I didn't need to hear this from me and Jacqueline. I truly could have went my whole life not knowing this, but we already knew this when it comes to these two. We already knew this coming from these two. Like, that's not a shock to anybody. Oh, that's not even a tip of it. But yeah, not you being a freak. Yeah, that's not even the tip of it, Penelope. But yes. Oh God. Then we had to see me and Jacqueline kiss. I was like, what is going on here? It would be different if I liked me and Jacqueline. Maybe I would find this interesting. Maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. But it's not interesting. It's really not. And this is how, well, I mean, we've seen different things with the housewives. So this ain't a shock. But these two just, no, please go away from me with this Apollo. Hey, Kiwan, how are you doing today? Like, this is just something that I could have gone the rest of my life without knowing. Again, I'm gonna ask, who edited this episode? Who sent this to Bravo? And Bravo really said, "Oh, this is gonna be a great episode." They really should have scrapped this episode. I'm doing good. Minus this stupid ass episode of Potomac that they should have kept. Other than that, I'm good. Um, where are we at now? We talked about Mia and Jacqueline being voyeurs. So I guess Mia saw Jacqueline with PP, and I guess Jacqueline saw Mia with ink. Do we care? Do we care, you guys? I know for a fact I didn't care. Then we had to see them share a kiss. I was like, oh my God. What is going on with this episode? What the hell? Oh, you haven't even watched the episode? Oh wow. Oh wow. You didn't miss anything. Not a damn thing. Because I'm almost done with this review. That's how it's so interesting. Married to Medicine was not it was lackluster last night too. And both Potomac and Married to Medicine last night, the episodes just didn't give nothing. Gave nothing. The only show that I watched last night, well today, that gave anything on Sunday was The Baddies. And that's bad when I have to say an episode of Baddies gave more than Real Housewives of Potomac and Married to Medicine. And Baddies, you know, it's good for whatever it gives, which is really nothing, but it was more, it gave me a little bit more to talk about than these two shows. Oh, you say no, yesterday was rough for me and I wasn't in a good headspace. Well, I'm sending you well wishes, sending you love and light, and I hope today is a much better day than yesterday was. I hope that for you. But yeah, the episodes you honestly, if you didn't watch it or Married to Medicine, you didn't miss anything. You did not miss anything, especially with Potomac. Especially with Potomac. Like I said, I'm at the end of my notes. So we see as they're getting ready for dinner, we see Ashley in the bathroom or in the room. Oh, that's right, they did share a room. So she's in the bed in the bathroom with Jacqueline, and she's flirting with Jacqueline. I said, "Oh my God, what the hell?" This episode started on a low note. Then it went down when they got on that boat. Then it went down when we started talking about Mia and Jacqueline being voyeurs. Then it went down when we saw Mia and Jacqueline kiss. Then it went down even more when we saw Ashley go into the room with Jacqueline and asking Jacqueline for a smooch. I said, "Oh my God, where the hell is this episode going?" So we see as Jacqueline and Ashley kissed each other. I was like, "Oh, okay." Jacqueline's like, "Oh my God, Mia's gonna be so upset with me." You're so welcome. So she said, "Let's not tell Mia." I said, "Oh, sweet baby Jesus, please put me out my misery." And I'm even more. The reason why the reason why I'm so frustrated right now is because I had to watch this episode a second time because I didn't take notes last night. So I said, you know what? I watched the episode all the way through last night. Didn't take any notes. Then today I was like, oh shit, you got to rewatch Potomac. Then I thought about it, like, oh shit, that episode was terrible. Then I was like, oh shit, I really got to rewatch this episode again. Oh, no. Moral of the story is I need to start taking my notes the night that I watch these shows instead of rewatching them the next day. That's the moral of this story for me. Um, so the ladies went to dinner, right? And when they went to dinner, Ashley decided to tell Mia that she kissed Jacqueline. Mia said these hoes ain't loyal. Then she said that Jacqueline was easy. I said, well, tell us how you really feel about your friend. Tell us how you really feel about your friend. The fact that you said these hoes ain't loyal. Um, Hi DJ Sean. You say it seems like the ladies of Potomac and Atlanta are always wanting to kiss, eat or kiss each other. Or yeah, they be with their lesbianic stuff. I mean, here's the thing. I don't mind seeing it, but certain people I don't mind seeing it, but there are certain people that I do mind seeing it from. And those people that I do mind seeing it from are Ashley and Jacqueline and Mia. I never wanted to see it. Yeah, I second that. Hope it works out for you. Hope things get better for you for real, for real. So yeah, Mia said these hoes ain't loyal, but then she also alludes that she's kissed other lips besides the one up top of Jacqueline's. I'm like, girl, I think we already. I mean, y'all keep saying that y'all done more with each other. That's not a shot that you may have put your mouth on her lady bits. It's weird. So then they went once they the ladies asked for Ashley and Jacqueline to kiss again. They kissed again. Wendy got it on camera. Then Mia's over there pissed, still looking pissed. I'm like, oh God, what again? What is this episode? So after that, what happened after that? I don't remember. That was it. That was all that happened at that dinner table, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's not happened at the dinner table. If something else happened at the dinner table, y'all can definitely leave it in the comment section or in the live chat. But I don't remember what happened at that dinner table. So, oh, they watched the fireworks because it's the 4th of July. It was the 4th of July in the States. So the next morning, they're getting ready to head back to the States and they had breakfast. Karen overslept or slept in, whichever one she wants to say. At the breakfast, they talked about the fact that they had Jacqueline call PP and tell him about the kiss. I was like, why? Then Giselle, let's talk about you real quick, my mama. Baby girl, you saying that you and that lady that Jamal just married, no comparison? Girl, every bit of a comparison. Y'all are both tacky as hell. That is one thing you two heifers got in common, that you're tacky as fuck. Now, there's one thing that y'all don't have in common. You don't have a BBL. I believe his new wife has a BBL. That's it. But other than that, y'all the same tacky heifer. Kiwan says, not Mia talking about hoes ain't loyal, and she's the most disloyal hoochie. And this, LOL, they had breakfast, and that was it. That was the episode. 20 minutes. So yeah, you guys, that was lackluster. Lackluster, lackluster, lackluster. They could have kept this episode. If I miss anything, which if I did, I don't really give a damn, to keep it be real with y'all. I don't give a damn if I missed anything. That episode was annoying. But if I did and y'all want to discuss it, leave it in the comment section, you guys. So that is it. That is all. I'm about to get off of here, you guys. And also, you guys, definitely remember on Tuesday. So I have to make a correction. You guys know on Tuesday, not Tuesday, Wednesday, we will be doing our very first panel for the Whether You Like It or Not panel for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So it'll start at 7 o'clock Eastern time that it starts. So it's 6 o'clock Central time. So I know we were talking, and I know people are like, oh, we're going to start it when the season finale of Potomac, not Potomac, but child, I wish the finale of Potomac would hurry up and come on. But it's not going to be during the finale of Salt Lake City. So we'll be an hour before Salt Lake City. So it's 7 o'clock Eastern time, 6 p.m. Central time, you guys. And not Central time. Yeah, Central time. And then it is 4 o'clock East Coast. So yeah, that's it. West Coast. Damn it, I'm getting myself all confused. 4 o'clock West Coast, 6 o'clock Central time, and 7 p.m. Eastern time, you guys. So yeah, that's it. That's all. Like the video, you guys. Be sure to share the video. I don't know if y'all should. I don't know if I would ask y'all to share this one, because this one I have no energy for it. But the episode didn't give it. The episode didn't require much energy. But I mean, I hope you guys liked it nonetheless. But again, you guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Remember, you guys, stay safe, take care of yourselves, wash your hands, be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And also, you guys, I did share the link for the panel on Wednesday in my community tab. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.